Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Rainmaker. My name is Oluwatayo, and the Rainmaker is a platform where we equip youths and young professionals with digital skills needed to thrive in this new digital age. Okay, all right, let's roll. We already started with we're learning a lot of stuff from Microsoft Excel. I'm just going to take it up from where we stopped. So today we're supposed to look at what is it called? What's it called? The insert tab. Okay, the insert tab is a place where a lot of visualization happen. I mean, the insert tab in the ribbon of the Microsoft Excel user interface. Okay, so just follow me. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay, let's roll. All right. So I'm gonna share the Excel sheet that we're gonna work with now, and we will enjoy ourselves. Okay, here is the Excel sheet we're going to be working with. As we can see, the because the tab we're working on is the insert tab, and these are all the groups and the commands under the insert tab. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with few of the groups in insert tab, but as we proceed, as we progress, we're going to touch almost every other command later on. Okay, so today I'm going to focus on the tables aspect, the tables group and the charts group, and yeah, we're going to touch spark lines. Well, the other ones they are well, I won't exactly call them minor, but we could quickly glide over them. Okay, so as we're proceeding, I'd like to quickly do like a recap of what I've learned so far. Yes, okay, so we've learned from the home tab, we've learned from the file tab. So I'm just gonna do a few commands from the home tab, okay, ranging from the format painter, the command painter in the clipboard group, the merge and center in the alignment group, the wrap text in the alignment group, and what am I going to use it for? Okay, I think I'm going to just do something very little on number formatting. Okay, all right. So let me return this back to channel because it's being formatted. Okay, so this is back to general. Okay, so this data we're looking at, I mean the one here that we're looking at right here, it's just data, a week-on-week data of reported COVID-19 cases across 3 states and the FCT. Okay, so I picked from week 9 to week 19, which week 19 stop at the 9th of May. Okay, so here we go. So looking at this data really doesn't look visually appealing, if you ask me. Okay, so I want to quickly do some cleaning up and let it look a bit okay. So we're going to start with our wrapping of text. Okay, if you look at this text here, not until I clicked here did I see that, oh, what was inside it as I'm doing in the format back here, what was inside of week 9, 28th of February or 28th of June. Okay, so what can we do to salvage the situation, to make it look better? So I'm going to click on a cell just like this, and I'm going to use my wrap text function. Okay, the wrap text has already made the text to come all out. We can all see it in just that one cell. All right. Okay, so you're wondering, okay, so do I have to do this for multiple cells, one after the other? No, that's where the format painter comes in. Okay, so because I want everyone to look the same way, like what do I have in cell 63, I'm just going to click on cell C3. Double click on the format paint. I'm double clicking because I want to apply over a range of cells. You know, if I just want to do it over just one cell, it's fine. I could just click one. So I've double clicked and I'm just going to drag my painter over. Okay, here we go. Everything has changed. So I'm going to deactivate my format painter button. That is step one. Another thing you want to do is look at this guy there. It's supposed to be the topic. It's supposed to be the title covering over all these things. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to extend it. So I'm just going to use the merge and center function. It's just going to merge all the cells here, all the cells, and just put it as a title kind of. Okay, so I'm going to highlight everything everywhere area where I want it to contain. So I'm just going to click on merge and center, and it has come to the middle, looking like badass. And then looking like it's a title. All right, here we go. I want to make it bold. Then I want to make these guys also bold. Yeah. Then I want to make these guys bold too. Okay. Alright, but that's not the end. I still don't feel this is fine enough. So I want to have some borders. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna highlight all the data set I want to have borders to. Then I'm gonna come under the font group here. I'm gonna come to borders. I'm gonna click this drop down. I'm gonna go to all borders. Okay, if you look at it, it has added borders to everything. Okay. I still want to have like I want to have swag around it kinda. So I want thick borders outside. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. I'm just going to say thick outside borders. All right, so you can see that on the outside borders are thick already. Okay, what else do I feel I should do? Okay, look at these figures. We can see everything around here. They are hundreds and they are just 2 digits, single digits. But here they're already into thousands. That may be difficult for some other people to read. Okay, and we want to do it such that everybody can read at a glance. Okay, somebody may not quickly see that this is 1068. Somebody may think it is 10,068. People have visual impairment. Come on, guys. You want to make life easier for them? All right. So instead of me doing just this one cell, I'm just going to do for the whole data sets. So in case any of the data comes there. All right. So I'm just going to use the comma style. Okay, so the moment I use the comma style, you see that by default it puts it in 2 decimal places, which I really don't need anyway, because all the figures I'm reporting here are numbers of people and there is no 1.5 person, so I don't need the decimal. But it has actually added my commas to the thousands, okay? And I'm going to just decrease decimal here. Alright, so I think we're good to go. And you can see that it has put the ones that had the cells that had zeros has just put iPhone or dash. Alright, okay, so that's more like a quick summary of what we learned last week. Alright, I guess. So maybe not all of it, but at least we know the drill. Alright, so we're gonna come to the insert tab and we're gonna just try right in. Alright, so on the insert tab, the first group we're looking at is tables. You're wondering, oh, tables, how do they work in Excel? Okay, basically, tables are used to summarize plain data. I'm sure you must think this is a table, but no, this isn't a table. Alright, tables, we're going to work with it now. Tables are used to summarize a large set of data. It makes life easier, okay? It makes calculations, all the functions easier in Excel. Okay, so I have a large data set here in sales table. And yeah, you could see that this is quite large. Let's see how many rows of data do we have. Okay, we have a total of 34,867 there, and we have that's the number of rows, and we have up there about how many columns. We have to up till M, column M. That's quite a lot. I don't know what number of column is. If 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that is 13 columns. 34,000 rows, over 34,000 rows. All right. So we want to do something fantastic. We want to insert the table. We want to see how how inserting the table makes life easier. Okay, so we're just gonna click on anywhere on our data. We're just gonna come to insert tab. I've already put my insert tab, and I'm gonna click on table. So Excel is gonna automatically detect where data set lies. You can see that it has already brought this, I don't know what it is called, what this thing that is shining around. That is shining around the columns. Okay, so it has automatically detected where my data is. And I'll say, okay. So you can see that Excel has added swag. Okay, it has added like a feel of blue, and you can see these small buttons here. And you're wondering, whoa, this is sweet, this is looking fine. Yes, it's looking fine. And meanwhile, I checked that box for headers, so you can see that the headers are painted in deep blue kind of. But I can change the table style if I don't like this color. Let's just say I just don't like it. Let's go for yellow. Okay, so no, I don't like this. Okay, so you can just play with something, play well. I think I'm the one playing with it right now. Okay, all right, this is fair. enough. Okay, so we're going to look at let's do it quick. Okay, so you see the small buttons here, makes life easier. By the way, you can see that Excel changed my date. Before now it's not the date wasn't put this way. So I want to take this back to the normal date format. Okay, Excel has gone binary on me. Look, I don't know, but because the way they program the dates far back as 1890 or so. Let's move to that. Okay, so I'll take you to Home tab to change this guys back. I don't want it in general. I'm gonna put it in my short date. And yeah, there we go. Go back to sanity. All right. Okay, so this is a table. Now you can see that we have small buttons here. Yeah, so these are filter buttons that, okay, maybe I just want to see some specific ones. We're going to get that. Okay, we discussed the filters button in Home tab. Okay, so basically we remember what a filter tab is. If you do not remember, please go to the previous videos to check how to use the Home tab. Okay, all right. Here we go. So let's say on this table, I want to continue some calculations. Maybe I want to, okay, this is a unit cost, this is a selling price. Then let's say I want to understand what my margin is, what my gain on each item is. So which means that this is the cost that I bought it, so cost of production or anything. And this is the selling price. So I want to know the margin. By margin, I mean, what's the gain? What's the benefit? What's the margin that I'm gaining? All right, I'm just going to label this next column margin. Okay, margin, and you will see what happened. Okay, so you can see that Excel has automatically included it as part of the table. All right, so like I've imputed my margin, then I want to do my calculation. So I'm going to say equal to, we're going to get to how to use functions and all that. So basically, how do you calculate margin? You see selling price minus cost price. At least you have an idea of the gain you are gaining. Okay, so I'm just going to say selling price, which is this cell. You can see that it didn't write one on, I just go straight to selling price minus unit costs. Okay, and there we have it. I'm just going to put the enter button. Bam, 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 bam. So we can see that I don't have to drag my cursor to fill for the rest. It's automatically imputed for every other cell on the table. So that's one fantastic thing about using tables in Excel. Oh, that has been sorted. Which other one do we have in Insert tab? Okay, another wonderful one is pivot table. Pivot table is a totally different topic from its own, but I'm just gonna glide over it. Okay, so the one I said a pivot table. Pivot table here is just to summarize splash data. Have I mentioned that before? Okay, let's just do this. All right, so here is a clicked on pivot table. Excel has automatically detected where my data is, and I said, okay, yeah, you should put the pivot table in the new worksheets. Yeah, I wanted to put it in the new worksheet, so I'm just gonna just say okay. So it just brings, it brings my data. So it asks me what I want to do. So for example, let's say I want to know the customer, the kind of customer, the customer gender that I had in a particular year. If they were male or if they were female. If they were hermaphrodite, I don't know. It's not hermaphrodite on the speaker stuff. Okay, so let's say this is the year. I want to know the percentage, or I want to know the percentage of customers, or the mix of gender. Okay. So I'll bring here, I'll drag it here under rules. Like I said, we're going to do pivot table on a more advanced level later on. Okay, so I brought my customer gender here, I put the year. So you can see that it has brought something small here, like 2015. This is the female, so female, male. So what exactly do I want to know? I want to know the counts or something. What exactly do I want to know? So I'm going to come to something that is more quantifiable. I mean, the values. Okay, so I brought my genders. Okay, so what do I want to see in them? What did they buy most? Or what state they come from? No, let me come to value. All right, so let me come to the selling prices that I've sold to this particular people in this particular year. Yeah. All right, so maybe these are the things I've sold to this people. All right, so if you look at here at the narration, it says sum of selling price. No, I am Do I want to know the sum of total selling price? Okay, yeah, I could want to know the sum of total, or if I want to know the count or I want to know the average, I'm just going to come to value field settings and pick whatever I want to pick. Okay, so then in 2015, so okay, I can format this to have commas so that I understand the thousands that are involved in this data. So it wasn't very nuts. All right, so I've imputed. So in 2015, this is the total sum of what I've sold to females, to ladies, to women. And this is the total sum of what I've sold to men. I've sold over $3 million to women, and I've sold over $2.9 million to men in 2015. The same thing applies to 2016, $3.5 million to females and $3.9 million. So you can see that that is very fast and straight to the point, and you can collapse it here, and you just say, oh, the grand total that you've sold both in 2015 and 2016 to both sexes is $13.5 million. Let's just see a pivot table of that, or go more into pivot table in a later lesson. Okay, so that is that about tables and insert of tables group and insert. Recommended pivot tables is similar. So all right, here we go. Illustrations. For illustrations, basically maybe what you want to insert is pictures, screenshots, simple, straight to the point. All right, headings. I'm not going to draw on headings. Headings are more like they are softwares, many softwares that really add new feature into MS Excel. Okay, so for example, you want to perform some advanced function, and most times add-ins and by default not installed into your normal Excel interface that you're seeing. So you may have to manually add them. So for example, you can get add-ins online, or you browse a lot of add-ins, or you look for your own add-ins, okay? But I can insert an add-in, or I can add an add-in from the file tab. Talk about that in the file tabs lesson. So if you have not looked at the file tab lesson, please just go down. Check for the topic that has using the file tab. So I come here to options, and I'm gonna choose the add-in. All right, so you can see on the left pane here that we have add-ins here. Okay, this is taking a while, but basically what add-ins do, they allow you to extend application functionalities. I hope that is not so big. But don't worry, we're not talking about add-ins a lot today. So it just helps, it makes life easier. Just put it simple and short. So these are the add-ins on my system, but I've disabled some because I don't want to see them, I don't want to use them. It's not like I don't want to use them, it's more like I don't want to tell memory to be slow. I don't want things to be slow on this system. So since I don't use them, baby. Alright, so you can see that inactive application add-ins. So it means these add-ins are available, but I'm not using them. So I left it out. Okay, the active ones are the power map and the power pivot. Okay, that's on another level, on another advanced level. Okay, so if I wanted to add this analysis tool pack, the VBA tool pack, I'm just going to click on it, and I'm just going to, I don't want to add it actually. So please, because I know the capacity, and let's not forget, let my system not hang during this video. All right, okay, so here we go. So if I wanted to add that, I'll add Google and blah blah blah. That's how I add it. All right, let's go to charts. Our famous charts. Okay, so charts form a basic part of the visualization tool in Excel. Okay, so for charts, you can see recommended charts, and you can see a whole lot of other charts. So for example, let's look at this score for these people in the tests, in the Aberdeen secondary school. I don't know. Okay, so this is their score. These are their scores in a particular test. I think out of 20 marks, this is what they have done so far. So for example, I want to do a chart for them. So I'm going to just highlight the whole data. I'm going to come to my insert tab. So I want to pick any chart I want. Let's say I want to use a scatter. I don't want to use a scatter. I want to use a pie chart. I want to use a line chart. I want to use bar charts. But instead of me worrying my head about which chart to pick or which chart to pick, Excel has looked like simple and say recommended charts. Let me just come here and pick the one that paints the suit and tell the story behind the data more. Okay, so Excel has brought out all the things is intelligence and stored in that and represent this data well. Hey, I'm the human here. I'm the human here. I have to be sure this is very, very correct. So I'm gonna have to choose which one I want actually. Okay, so this clustered column would think it would be fine, but it's actually clustered. That will be too much information in my face. Okay, let's look at this start column. Let's see how it feels. Okay, so rolling. Here we go. So start columns. So you look at it. Is this something that represents your data well? Okay, so this is Ade. You can see the legend is here. Blue is for math, orange is for so. Ade, from looking straight, giving this chart a straight glance, we know that Ade performed woefully in math, and he performed a bit better in English. A bit better in math because the value of the score is determined by the height of the colors. Okay, the same thing here, and you will perform woefully in physics too. Okay, you could look through in physics you got 1, in mathematics you got 1, so you can see. So it's a very good representation. So another thing you could do on this chart is to see that if you look at this at a glance, somebody that is tanking here with the mirror, look at the height of mirror's chart and look at what's in it. Okay, I think they're doing fairly well. So if you decide that you don't want to see everybody, they are just too much in your face, they are too much, so you can filter them out. Okay, you only want to see max 4. Let's see, you can deselect all. You only want to see max 4. Okay, for let's say you want to see only max 4 for all of them, so you not have like. Okay, so you can see everything that is, you can just see your chart for maths. Okay, so you can see who is banking in maths too, is Muyiwa, even without you looking at the table. But if you want to look at the table, this is Muyiwa, this is maths. How come Muyiwa is funny? Alright, so well, that is the highest score anyway. So 9, that's the highest score. If you don't necessarily have to look at the table, if you glide your cursor over the you can see to bring out the values. Okay, so you could say, you want to see maths and chemistry. Apply. So it just works well. So another thing you may put to consideration while designing, because it's can be very visual, to make your presentation visually appealing, especially for people who do a lot of presentation in PowerPoint. You don't necessarily have to download an external infographic tool or something. You could easily use your Microsoft Excel for little. In fact, not little. You can use it for a lot of visualizations. Okay, so let's say I want to change this style. I want to come here. I can change the chart style. You can see I like black, so I have black theme, black everything. Okay. So I think I like this style, but if you do not like, you could come here, just glide around stuff, and you can see that the styles are different. So look at this style. Inside this one already put the scores inside each of the colors, okay? So you don't have to worry yourself what the exact score is. And the same thing for this particular style, okay? You can expand and choose whichever style you want. Alright, so that is about chart colors, yes, yeah. Okay, so that's about charts and recommended charts. Okay, we're coming back to our inserter. Okay, so that's about. So depending on what chart you want to use, you could say you want to use a scattered plot. You could just view all charts. Remember this small dialog button, button here. Just pick any chart that flows. Okay, all right, that's that about charts basically. Now we're coming to, so we talked about chart. 3D map. 3D map is for geographical visualization. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just see. If I say see your geographical data on a 3D map visualized over time, okay? Explore it for insight, animate changes over time, and create a video. All right, that's that. Okay. Okay, we're coming to our spark lines. Okay, spark lines. I'm going to give you this definition of spark line because over time we've all seen spark lines, so we don't know what they are. At the same time, there are some data that have been well represented with spark line, but we don't know what they know those things. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. All right, so spark lines, and they give you the ability to show data trends, okay, over time. You can show data trends in your Excel dashboard. You can create a dashboard. Like, if I wanted to tell you this, that see, let's not even kill ourselves with English here. Dashboard is just dashboard. I thought dashboard is just a visual representation of the data, a visual summary. It's just something that can give you a summary at a glance, but it will come out visually for the data. So, for example, this could be a dashboard for the test scores of these students. Okay, it's a summary of instead of me seeing it in a table, I've decided to see it on the chart. Yes, it's a dashboard as far as I'm concerned. Something is feeding. It means that before this picture came to place, or before this graph chart came to place, there is an underlying data. Okay, so that's what makes it a dashboard. Something is feeding it. Something is behind it. Basically, that's what dashboard does. All right, so spark line will give you the ability to show data trends in the Excel dashboard and reports. Okay, they look like miniature charts. They look like small charts. Okay, they look like miniature charts, and they are completely separate from an Excel chart. So, for example, like this chart that we drew here, that is representative of everything in this table. For spark lines, it is just represented. So I want to see a trend over time. So, for example, this data is a good example of a trend analysis. Yes. Okay, because it shows data of COVID-19 cases or COVID-19 reported cases over time, as a week 9, as a week 16, as a week 19. Okay, so what spark lines will do is it will just give you a visual representation of this data from week 9 to week 19 in a single cell. Okay, can I take that again? It will just it will display inside a cell only one series of data. Okay, we're going to do that now. Okay, so there are 3 types of them. You can see them. There's a line spark line, column spark line, and a win or loss spark line. A lot of us, when we're watching channels or when we're watching NTA, whichever one goes, when we're watching maybe stock market report, or we're reading something on the stock market, so we'll get time we'll see spark line, because usually stock market reports or reports when it comes to financial analytics, it's usually compared over time. It's usually a time series. Oh, let me not say time series. Let's just go here. Let's just stay here first. We're trying to build it small. Okay, all right. So let's say I want to represent what has been happening in Lagos from week 9 to week 19. So I'm just going to highlight my data here for Lagos. I'm going to come to insert tab. I've opened insert tab. I'm going to come to spark lines. I want to use the line spark line. Okay, it has already, because I've already highlighted it, has given me the data randomness. It's asking me where should it put this spark line. So I'm saying I'm going to just click here. Don't worry to what to do. And I'm going to say okay, you can see that it has given me the spark line that I want. Another thing to this spark line is I can add my markers. So it's going to show each point, or I can deactivate my marker. I don't want to see a high point. I want to see the low point. I want to see the middle point. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, but I'm just going to include markers. I can change the style of my spark line. Okay, and I can change my marker color. Okay, so basically this is a spark line for the trend of what has been happening in Lagos. So if you're probably presenting a report and maybe you're presenting a group of people who are not very good with figures, or you just want to present it at a glance instead of having to do this see all these plenty cells now. Like how many cells inside this cell? 9 cells. Everything has just been compressed to one cell inside the sparkline. Very straightforward, sweet and short. Okay, so let's do sparklines for. Okay, so we've done a line sparkline for Lagos. Let's do something. Let's do a column sparkline for the F6. Okay, so there are two ways you could do it. You may choose to highlight your data first and go to insert sparkline, or just do anything. Just come to insert, just come to column sparkline, and it's going to ask you where is your data range. Okay, so you could click here and then highlight your data range. Now I told you where my data range is. Then it's going to ask me whether I want to pull my column sparkline. Just like, yo, please don't pull it here. Thank you. And there we go. All right, so we can see the same thing applies for Abuja. There was barely nothing. Then it started climbing up. Okay, all right. Now we'll do this. We'll do okay, for the column sparklines too. Please do not forget you can change the styles. Okay, then we'll do let's do something like let's do for Ogun. I want us to see a trend in Ogun because there was a particular story in Ogun. So if you look at is it Ogun now? Okay, thank you. We could just tweak the figures if we wanted to. Okay, so let's do a insert. Let's do a column sparkline for this guy too. It's gonna ask me where my data range is. So do this. I'm gonna say yes, put it in M6. Okay, so we can see that for Ogun. And the almighty Kano is here. Okay. So we can do the same thing, but I want to quickly point out the win or loss sparkline. Okay. So we understand that for the line sparkline, it is similar to a line chart. It can appear with or without markers. Okay, that's for the line spark. For a column, it is similar. It is similar to a column chart, normal column chart. Okay, and it is excuse me. And for the win or loss charts, that's where we're coming. Okay, basically the win or loss is a kind of sparkline, a binary kind of thing. Either you win or you lose. It's either 1 or -1. Okay. It displays data at the point, at the high point block or a low block. Each data point is depicted as a high block, which is a win, or a low block, which is a loss. Okay. Alright, so let's look at let me tweak Ogun's. Okay, let me tweak Kano's data. It may not be applicable to COVID-19 cases, but let's just assume this is not a COVID-19 data. Okay, let's assume this is like a stock market report, a daily stock market report, maybe particular let's say this, instead of a positive value, let's put a negative value. So I'm going to put -206, and there we go. So I'm going to represent it with a win or loss sparkline. Okay, there we go. It's going to ask me where my range of data is, and I'm going to tell it here is it here. And I'm going to put it in N7, and that's correct. Okay. So if you look at a win or loss sparkline, you can see that the blocks that are in positive are facing up, and this guy that is in negative value is just what we're seeing here. So that tells us that the trend over time is okay. It has been positive over time, but somewhere along the line, it dropped. So that's the way sparklines tell your story, basically. So it's also a form of, it gives you a quick glance of what has been happening over time. Okay, it shows a trend. All right, so let's go back to our insert tab. We'll talk about sparklines. Okay, then we have slicer, timeline. These are filters, basically. These are not like advanced filter buttons or advanced filter. Okay, so let's quickly see what a slicer is, and we'll come to link. usually these slider and timeline, you want to use them in when you've built a pivot table. So let's come back to where we did our pivot table here. So one on the side is slider here. So we come here. Okay, so the slider is here, and we want to tell the slider to say, okay, this is what we want. So we want to see just customer gender, and we want to see selling price. Okay, so it's just going to bring it up to us like this. Selling price is going to be so much. So let's just change. Okay, so for example, let's say we want to see only for females. So it's going to give me the data only for. So if I look at this data now, it's only going to give me something for female. You can see female alone because I put female in this slider. Okay, so let's I want to see for male. You can see that it has changed to male. The same thing if I had plotted a chart. If I'd done a chart for this pivot table, I can impute a slicer and just manipulate and keep changing what I want to see on the chart. One thing quickly do that. Okay, pivot chart. Okay, so let's say I just want to pick. Let me just pick this column pivot chart. Okay. All right. So this is a pivot chart. So I'll come here. I could easily come here and do my filter and see, oh, I want to see the data for 2016 alone, and it just adjusts to 2016 alone. And I could say, no, I want to see for female alone, or I want to see for female alone. It adjusts the chart and does that for me. But if I do not want to use this filter button, I could I could come here. Where is my okay? So you can see that I've changed. I've pressed the male, and it has changed my chart. If I press female, it will do the same thing on my chart. Okay, it's gonna change my values. All right. So I pivot table, slider, timelines, they are more advanced features that will only get here, but I'm trying to build upon what we've learned so far. Okay, so that's that slicer. Where is our okay? Insert so their major filter, advanced filter functions. Okay, so links. Now, like I mentioned dashboard earlier. So let's assume that I want my first sheet on this. Let's assume that I want my first sheet on this. Let's say this is my blank sheet I just created now. Okay, let's say I want my first sheet on this table to lead to many other sheets. Okay, so let's say I want to put, let me rename this sheet and call it dashboard, so that it will try to come from dashboard. Okay, so this is not conventional. It could just be anything. You can rename your sheets to anything. So let's say I want to talk about, or I want to do like a table of contents. I will take them straight to where each data is. So I can say COVID-19 figures. We say class score. And I could see sales data. So I want this stuff to take them to different places within my Excel sheet. Okay, I can use a link. Or if I want to take people to an entirely different Excel sheet, Excel work, I can use a link to do that. Or if I want to link it to a website, I can use a link to do that. So let's go for COVID-19 figures. I'm going to come here. It's going to ask me word ground. I'm going to insert link history. So where do I want to put the link? Okay, what text do I want it to do? I want it to display this. Where do I want the link to take them? It's an hyperlink. What do I want to see? Okay, so I want to say, oh, it's a place, excuse me, it's a place in this document. Okay, you can see that I've got out all the stuffs in this document. Okay, I can't remember where that data is actually, so I'm going to quickly check. Yeah, this is the one we did here. Okay, all right, so it's in sheet 6 and starting from cell B2. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to put my cell is active here. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here, insert link, then place in this document sheet 6. Yeah, sheet 6 was cell B2. So cell B2. So I'm going to, that's where I want to take the pick of. So I'm going to say, okay. So you can see that COVID-19 figures is now active. Okay, so if I click on this, cell now, it takes me straight to sheet 6. And it has brought me straight to COVID-19 figures. So you could just save people the stress of looking through all the multiple sheets in your workbook, not knowing where exactly to go. Okay, I wanted to do class 4. I wanted to go to sales data. So let's see. Sales data. So sales data is in sales table. So I'm going to just say it's in A1 sales table sheet. I'm going to say okay. So any time they click on sales data, it's just going to bring them to sales table. Okay, so let me show us how we can link to the website. So let's say I want to link class 4, or let me say I want to take the Rainmaker. I'm going to link them to my website, which is www.therainmakeronline.com. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to come here, I'm going to do the same thing. It will say what do I want to do? Say, oh, the Rainmaker, okay. But I want to take them to an existing web page. Okay, it's gonna have some for me. So I'm gonna put it here. It's just gonna take them there. And I'm gonna say, okay, so anytime anybody clicks on this hyperlink, it's just going to take you to. So I'm going to click on it, then start rolling, then it takes me to Internet Explorer that I'm going to go. Okay. Then it just opens. It opens the website. Okay. So let's say I want to take them to another entirely Excel workbook. I want to take my readers or my viewers to. So because I don't know this guy, I'm going to press. So I want to take my readers to an entirely. Said I don't want to see. Okay, so it has loaded www.therainmakeronline.com where you can subscribe. There's the newsletter where you can take a quick survey, and where you can watch videos of the past lessons. Okay, so you come here, and you're going to see them with their titles. Okay, all right. That is that about Rainmaker. So we're going off from here. Alright, we're back to our Excel. So we're coming to, okay, so let's say I want to take them to another Excel workbook. I'll go to the link, and I could pick any of these workbooks that I have open, but I just want to show us. We will say existing file or web page. So we're going to say, so I clicked on existing file. It's going to say which existing file. I could say recent file, or I could browse. So let me just go to recent files. And what these files are. Let me just browse for pages because I don't want to share. It's gonna be tough. Let me just come here. So basically, if you want to browse pages, you just come here, and it will take you to your documents, and you pick whichever file. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is. Let's see. So let's say I want to pick an Excel. I will just pick an Excel file anywhere here and it takes them straight to that particular place. Okay, then if I wanted to create it as, if I wanted to create a new document, I'll just say, oh, create new document. Then I'll name the new document. Okay, let's say I want to say lesson. So it's asking me where he should put this new workbook, which full part where should he save it. So I'm telling you, please save it in this part. Okay, edit the new document. I could choose to edit the new document later, or I could choose to edit it now, but I want to edit it later for the sake of this lesson. So I'm saying okay. So anytime I click on class course, it's going to open that new document. It's going to open that new workbook for me. Here we go. So this is a new workbook. Now you can see it's titled lesson. Alright. So that's that about links. So for where were we? Okay. So for text, normal, you can insert texts, signature line, objects in your example. Okay, oh, let's keep comment. So for example, let's say I want to put a comment in by this cell. I could right click and put the comment and say new comment, or I could just come here and set my comment. Okay, and I want to say there was no test for this. So I want to quickly give the person reading this document a hint, like, oh, something happened here, or this is what happened. So the moment the person sees this icon or this time here, the person gets the message. Okay, so the moment you glide your mouse over it, oh, you know that, oh, the author of this worksheet is telling you something. Basically, that's what comment does. Or if you don't want people to tamper with anything, you can scare them. Anything you want to put, basically. All right, so you want to insert symbols, you want to insert formulas, you want to insert symbols, the time symbol, anything. You come here, you want to insert equations, or where do you go? No, not that. I don't want to type the equation. There are some already ready-made equations in Excel already. So let's come back to the symbols. So these are symbols. Let's say I want to use greater than and less than. I think I just saw that now. Okay, here, greater than and less than. I want to insert it. So it makes life easier. So insert close, sorry. So here, so you can see that's how you get your greater than and less than button. You want to, so these are your equations. You want to put your binomial. Oh, Jesus, these equations. Your binomial truth theorem. So you want to insert that easy as A, B, C. Then you want to continue your work. So basically, we have been able to cover every aspect, every useful aspect, everything, every aspect under the insert tab. So the coming days we're going to glide over. So those are the most common tabs anyway that we really use. Yeah, we'll come to later. So in the next coming days, we're going to look at page layouts, formulas, data, review, and every other tab that is very necessary for our work. Then we'll dive straight into functions. Whoa, I've been dying to see that. Okay, so this comes to the end of the lesson today. I want to thank everybody. If you have not subscribed to our online channel, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Just click the subscribe button now, and you can visit www.therainmakeronline.com to see and to subscribe and to get latest news about what we're doing. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you later. Bye.